All right, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more MGS2, the new Metal Gear that just never ends. And we're doing more Snake Tales. I was gonna say the rest of the Snake Tales. I don't know how they're all gonna be like lengthwise though, so I'm not gonna overpromise here. We're doing more Snake Tales. If you weren't here for the first one, they are these really bizarre, like, alternate timeline side stories almost. I don't know how to describe them really. That's the best I've got of MGS2. The last one was pretty wacky. The first one was like, I'm trying to remember because it's been over a week. But it was something along the lines of Snake got sent into Big Shell instead of Raiden, and like nothing from the actual story of MGS2 was really there aside from terrorists had taken the Big Shell and Fat Man was there and was the leader of all of it, and it was strange, kind of entertaining, but also just it was weird. We'll see what we get this time around. I think there were 5 of them in total, and the first one took like an hour. Hello, Dream Master. If it's anything like Dragon Tales, count me in. I don't know if it's anything like that. This is another one, by the way, where we only needed to do a singular Snake Tail. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oops. Why can you guys not see it? This is awkward. Oh, I know why. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work. I forget. There. I forget I have to use display capture for this game. It doesn't want to capture the way it's supposed to. Killed all the hostages. Oh yeah. I did do that, didn't I? I took the wrong route through the scenario and all the hostages died. But it still let us play it out that way. So it's complete. Sorry, what I was going to say is that this is another scenario where you only need to complete 1 for the achievement. But there's 5 of them here, and what kind of a completionist would I be if I didn't play all 5 of them? Right? I would be a phony. A fake. Which one of you chuckle fucks said Snake's Revenge? Someone's voting for it. Oh, I forget that it's all text. Okay, let me sip. Right. Snake, I have a favor to ask, said Otacon. Snake's face creased into a frown. Otacon's favors always meant trouble, usually for Snake. Forget it. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'm through running around the country on some half-baked crusade I don't even understand. It's nothing like that. It's my sister. Your sister? Yeah, her name's Emma. Otacon's voice suddenly became grave as he began to relate his story. He'd recently discovered the whereabouts of his long-estranged sister-in-law. Apparently, she was working as a systems programmer at an ocean cleanup facility in Manhattan Bay called Big Shell. Wait a minute. Big Shell. Isn't that where... Exactly. so you've heard the rumors too. There had recently been a string of accidental deaths among the employees of Big Shell. A number of rumors were circulating about the cause of these deaths. There was a serial killer on the loose. The employees were going stir-crazy. The whole place was haunted. Big Shell had gone from being a symbol of environmental responsibility to being a lucrative source of tabloid gossip. I'm worried about Emma. Will you go and check on her for me? Snake shaved. I can read, chat. Snake waved his hand in dismissal. Go ask the police or something. You know they wouldn't do anything about it. And you assumed that I would? I've got a bad feeling about this thing. Just go and check for me, please. You go. Come on. No way. I'm telling you, Snake. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Please, I'm begging you. Leave me alone. 6 hours later, Snake found himself standing on the heliport of Big Shell. He watched as a group of armed men began to take over the facility before his eyes. Snake hid himself behind a crate. Just then, Otacon called on the codec. You think there's some kind of terrorists? He asked. I don't know, but it's pretty clear that the situation is a little more dangerous than before. Congratulations, looks like you guessed right. That's not exactly reassuring. I hope Emma's still okay. Yeah, me too, said Snake. His eye drifted over to a Harrier jet parked on the heliport. What about that Harrier? Does it belong to them? No, that belongs to the Marines. Apparently they made an emergency landing here 3 days ago after a problem occurred during a training exercise. Snake nodded. First things first. We'd better find out exactly what's going on here. I'm going in. Roger, be careful in there. Oh, and Snake? What? If you do happen to meet Emma, don't mention my name, okay? Why not? Well, we haven't seen each other in a long time, and it's all kind of sudden. Otacon hesitated. Snake realized that there was more to the situation than Otacon was letting on. He decided to let it drop as he headed inside the Big Shell. Who is even talking now? Everyone. Metal Gear Solid visual novel action. Oh, I didn't mean to save again. There we go. Wrong button. Metal Gear reading. Oh. I do get to start with a pistol this time. Last time I had to find one. I have no radar. And someone is here. You bitch. I won't kill him. I'm feeling generous. Actually, there's not much reason to not kill them in Snake Tales. Aside from, I guess, bonus points. I can feel better about not killing them a little bit. You suffer due to your own choices? What do you mean? I thought it was going to be all reading, like the Dream Forest. No. Nope. No enemy. Don't. Is there a reset button on this thing? I was reading chat, damn it. Leave me alone. Stop. Stop. There's nowhere to go here. Why did I go here? Stay back. Don't. Oh.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the roof of Strut E. Exercise extreme.
I hear that if you sit still, they can't see you. Uh-oh. No one? Got it. Like the mighty T-Rex. It's just like the T-Rex. If you don't move, they won't see you. Short-sightedness is an increasingly common problem. That is. It's those damn video games.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Why is there another one down here? He's right there. Oh no, is he above me? He is above me. Why did he sound like he was right here? Where am I even going from here? Just anywhere, I guess. Bad idea. Maybe not that bad of an idea. Can't drop off while still in the box. Yeah, that's right. Just a box. I learned my lesson. I'm killing them now. Makes my life so much easier. Like, there's no, what's it? I'm not getting ranked or anything during these. They're dying. Yeah, I'm not even gonna let them wake up and call in that someone knocked them out. Uh-oh. Oh, he just doesn't give a shit. Sometimes I do really feel like this AI was amazing for when it came out, and then sometimes... Yeah. It's been an interesting run so far. Very perceptive. They haven't been doing so hot just yet. These guys are gonna find the bodies though. They didn't see me, did they? No.
Send the replacement guard for the air.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
No, I'm not hanging out up here. Someone's gonna see the box and come mess with it. Hold on. We're going mega stealthy. Whoa. Wait a second. There's a hole in there. Oh.
Send the replacement guard for the air.
Still learning things about the levels. Somehow. There we go. I don't know why. I can't fit in there. I don't know why. Can Snake not fit in there? Is he not slim and boyish enough to fit in there like Raiden does? I didn't have a gun equipped. I'm confused. Why could I not get in there? I thought someone was coming down the stairs too. I freaked out. Hold on. He just can't use the triggers to slip in there. I really am learning new things. You have to use the analog stick to slip back here. Snaketails was the best thing about MGS2. Whoa, 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 whoa. You slow down now. I love that you can peek out like this. Just a tiny bit. All right. Did they send replacement guards? Oh, they did. Okay. Does this one just not move? Like at all? I don't think so. No, the Tony Hawk minigame is only in Substance. Substance? Still can't keep him straight. Here we go. Snake emerged onto the DE connecting bridge. Sensing a presence nearby, he quickly hid himself in the shadows. Soon he heard the sound of footsteps accompanied by voices. "What about that girl who got away?" said a man's voice. "We lost her in Strut C," said another man. Girl? Were they talking about Emma? Snake cocked his head to listen more closely. Lost her? "Oh, that's not good," said the first man. "Why?" "Well, I don't know all the details, but I heard that we need that brat to get it back. So until we get our hands on her, we're screwed." Snake stole a peek at the two men. They were decked out in full military gear, but they didn't seem to carry themselves like soldiers. The first man continued. "Oh yeah, did you hear about what happened at the heliport?" "Yeah, the ghost of Big Shell showed up, right? Some people call it the Big Shell Evil." He must know we're here to pick it up. He'll be coming for us as soon as we find it. If he does, I'll kick his ass. I'd do more than that. I'd kill the bastard. He's already iced 3 of our guys. The voices trailed off into the distance. Snake called Otacon on the codec. That girl that they were talking about, that's Emma, I'm sure of it. They mentioned that some of their comrades were killed by the ghost of Big Shell. What do you think they were talking about? I have no idea. Don't worry about it. Just head for Strut C quickly. Emma's... Otacon was right. Right now, saving Emma was the top priority. Snake decided to head for Strut C. Absolute cinema. This would have been a little better if they had, like, had the actors record it and they animated it. Even just a little bit. I even said, I think the other day, like, I would have been so much more chill with it if it was, like, voice acted, but just still images or something. But needing to read it is such a pain in the ass. It's a lot of reading for the Snake Tales. You're not telling them. It's them again, the terrible demons. The ghost of Big Shell, the Big Shell Evil. Sounds so bad though. What? Like having it voice acted with still images? It would be better than the multiple pages of text in between every couple rooms telling you the story. It would be something, right? Anything that's more than like wall of text would make me a much happier camper. Especially needing to read it all, like out loud. If I were just playing it myself, it wouldn't be as bad because I could just read it in my head, but needing to read it out loud on stream makes it worse. Could they not just do codec calls? Honestly, you know, now that you say it, just a box. My gun was out. I fucked it up. This is not good. The dialogue sounds bad. Have you played a Kojima game? Sorry. Kojima. I didn't mean it. They'll never find the blood trail.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
New plan. Chill in the box. Saved by delivery? Yeah, that's the thing with Metal Gear, is like the dialogue is, I wouldn't say it's bad, but the dialogue is like very cheesy. And if you even just had like, I'm trying to phrase it, hold on. If you even had like just your average, like quality voice acting as far as games go, the dialogue in these games would not land. It's just because they have such good voice acting that it somehow works in Metal Gear. Like the way that they speak to each other, the way that Snake repeats every fucking thing that he hears as a question only works because it's him saying it. Right? If it wasn't that voice doing it, it would be like, oh my god, this guy is insufferable. Please make him stop. Just let him go by. Uh-oh. I can't put away the pistol while in the box. Good to know. For future reference. Man, this is kind of... Oh, he can't see me anyway. We're fine. Don't mind me, boys. Just coming through. Oh, no! It's time to run. That's an M9, though. It's not time to run yet. I need that. Before I leave, I need that. Just a box. Oh, motherfucker. All right. I'm ready to run. Wait, they would have still lifted it, right? Oh my god. It's a miracle I'm alive. Shit. He hit me through the door. Okay, run. Run. The fan fiction of Gray Fox and Venom being the same person. I actually, because Python just did like that big compilation of all their videos talking about it. It's a fun theory. It's definitely not the intent, like from the writers, but it's a fun theory. There are enough, like, how do I say it? Enough reaches and like kind of jumps in logic to where it's just, it couldn't work, but, or at least it couldn't realistically work. Sounds crazy, but I could believe it. It really is just crazy. Cause like the theory even, cause the whole time that you're watching it, you're like, okay, but if they're the same person, then how does Gray Fox in this case, assuming he is Venom, how does he die twice? Like once in Outer Heaven, and then he pops up in Shadow Moses and actually dies, right? But then that's where the theory takes probably the craziest leap in the entire theory of they actually swapped the doubles again right before Outer Heaven. So it wasn't actually Gray Fox at Outer Heaven. That, at that point, that was not Gray Fox. That was a different double. I don't remember who it was supposed to be, though. I was working while I was listening to it. I can't remember who the one in Outer Heaven was supposed to be, according to the theory. Shit, this is a really bad spot. I might have to... Ah, fuck me. I should have just flipped him. Yeah, okay. Stick in there. Does anyone remember who it was supposed to be in Outer Heaven who has seen the theory? Because I can't remember, and now it's bothering me. Who was he supposed to swap with again? This guy's is Frank Yeager. Yeah, not that one. I do remember that the Frank Yeager who was in the cell in Outer Heaven was supposed to be the actual big boss part. But no, who got blown up? Like, by Snake with the rocket launcher at the end of Metal Gear 1. Decoy Octopus, but then how's he at Outer Heaven? It's a fun theory, but it has some leaps. No, you guys, I know that Venom Snake is the one who gets blown up, like actually, but this is the theory that Venom Snake is actually Gray Fox, which is a very popular theory. It's just a box. Oh my god, I tried to jab him and it didn't work. There. There. Oh, nanomachines is how it... Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense. You know, and now that we bring nanomachines into it, it all makes sense.
Nothing here.
MGS4 in a nutshell. Metal Gear lore is crazy. To be fair, like with the... Oh, no, no, no. I was trying to stick to the wall. Oh, I avoided it. Okay. What was I about to say? Before the camera got me. I was going to say, in fairness to the Gray Fox theory, it's just crazy enough to work within, like, Metal Gear canon, right? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he can see my leg hanging out. That's not good. Oh no, I tried to jab him again. Oh, wait. No, don't run. Oh, he's not, well, he's gonna run now. Fuck, or just radio right in my face. Yeah, it's all nanomachines, or it's all parasites, or it's all VR / AI, I guess on that one. You could put them in the same category. Patience. Virtual nanoparasites. Well, that's Metal Gear Survive. Okay, don't jump ahead now. Don't go too far ahead. Nothing. I need to find a nice hiding spot. I don't like that spot. Oh, I got one. Yes. They'll never come here. No.
Send the replacement guard for the area.
No.
Reinforcements are on their way to Strut E. Intensify security measures.
You'd think after doing all the VR missions that I would be better at the game. Anyway. Facial reconstruction is probably the least batshit thing nanomachines have done in the series. Yeah, Gray Fox does just escape after you rescue him in Metal Gear 1. But then the Gray Fox being Venom theory, it has to explain then, like, if Venom Snake is Gray Fox, then how are both Venom and Gray Fox in Outer Heaven, like as two separate people? And that's where it comes in that Big Boss was actually disguised as Gray Fox and was a fake prisoner. He was never actually being held prisoner. He was just pretending to be a prisoner. But then I think after, I don't remember how all this works within the theory, because it kind of is that batshit of an explanation that I just can't even remember it properly. And I just watched this like 2 days ago. It was like Big Boss was disguised. Yes, the real Big Boss, the actual one, was in disguise as Frank Yeager, pretending to be held prisoner. And then after Snake rescued him, I think that he and the actual Gray Fox, who is Venom in this theory, don't forget that part, he and the actual Gray Fox then swapped places, I think was what it was. But then wait, no, because then Big Boss gets, I don't remember how this explanation is supposed to work. It kind of just, I'm trying to piece it together off of what little I remember. It's not working. Then who is Gray Fox in Metal Gear 2? By Metal Gear 2, it's actually Gray Fox again. Like by that point. The theory mostly just pertains to like MGS5 / Metal Gear 1. Because those are the parts that like need explaining. Sounds complicated. Well, the theory makes it so much worse. The story really isn't that complicated, like as it's told. But a lot of people out there really don't like MGS5's story, to the point where theories that make these like crazy leaps in logic and like make things even more convoluted than they already are have become very popular as a method of trying to explain MGS5 in a way that is more appealing to longtime fans. And that's where this theory comes from. It's from people not liking the whole Venom Snake thing and trying to like figure out how it could maybe be more satisfying. Because MGS5 definitely feels like a game that they wanted to do one more, like at least, right? It feels like Ground Zeroes, The Phantom Pain, and then some like unknown, maybe loosely planned third project were kind of a 3-part package. Because The Phantom Pain, which is the last like actual mainline game, Founder Ass. Oh my god, there are 16 pages to read. The Phantom Pain is the last entry that we would get before Kojima got fired, and it leaves the story with this massive like question mark right in the middle of the timeline. So over the years, especially just as time goes on more and more, people are only getting more desperate to try to explain that question mark, right? Okay. 16 pages, here we go. Snake slowly approached the girl, who shrank into the corner of the food storage locker. You're Emma, right? Who are you? How do you know my name? Calm down, said Snake, trying to reassure her. I'm on your side. I came to rescue you. You're on my side? That's right. You came to save me? Yes. Really? Really? Emma regarded Snake with a suspicious look. Do I really look like I can't be trusted, said Snake. What's the matter? Don't you have a mirror in your house? Snake started to protest, but Emma cut him off. Whatever, so why exactly did you come to rescue me? Snake recalled what Otacon had said to him. Whatever happens, don't mention his name. I can't tell you that. Why not? Because I just can't. This guy is good at what he does. Emma looked Snake up and down from head to toe. She didn't exactly look convinced, but she seemed to let her guard down. You know, for a hero, you don't sound very convincing, but I guess you don't seem like such a bad guy either. What's your name? Solid Snake. Suddenly, Emma stood up and grabbed Snake by the ear. Hello, habla inglés. I asked you what your name was, not what your nickname was. God, what a freak. Emma released Snake's ear and looked him square in the eye. What's your real name? I got rid of it. Huh? People in my line of work don't need names. A slight frown crossed Emma's face. You might not be a bad guy, but you sure are weird. But whatever. So, solid? Call me Snake. Snake sighed. Talking to this kid was making him tired. Man, you're really uptight about names, aren't you? Okay then, Snake. Snake interrupted her. Let me ask you a few questions, alright? Sure, fine. Why are those terrorists looking for you? Maybe it's because they find me irresistibly attractive? Snake couldn't think of anything to say to this. Emma seemed a little disappointed. Or maybe it's because I changed the password for the computer system and locked them out. What do you mean? Emma explained. She'd seen the terrorists trying to use Big Shell's computer system to do something. Then, after creating a diversion and making her escape, she'd made a change to the system so that they couldn't use it anymore. It bought me some time, and I thought it might irritate them as an added bonus too. She was probably more concerned with the latter, Snake thought to himself. So what are the terrorists trying to do with the system? How should I know? Does it have something to do with the ghost of Big Shell? What are you talking about? Emma feigned a look of surprise. They said that some of their comrades got killed by the ghost of Big Shell. So who is this ghost they're talking about anyway? Emma glared at Snake in disgust. Why are you looking at me like that? The ghost of Big Shell? That's so lame. She waved her hands above her head. Sure, it's true that 3 of them have died in the last month. It was actually really sad. 2 of them just up and disappeared after one after another. Shit. Then, this other guy who just got here, he disappeared too. But they were all accidents, okay? They're just connecting it with some stupid childish legend. Legend? So this ghost story has been around for a while? Yeah, they say that there was this one employee a long time ago whose son died and he tried to kill himself, but he didn't really die. He just got really mangled and stuff, and now he haunts the place. You know, that sort of thing. Something in Emma's eyes seemed to flicker for a moment, but she quickly recovered. Her voice became cheerful again. Hey, these kinds of places always have 1 or 2 ghost stories associated with them, right? Some people say they've seen shadows lurking around in supposedly empty rooms, but personally, I think someone's probably just slacking off on the job. But there's no such thing as ghosts. Emma was clearly getting flustered. Okay, settle down. I don't believe in ghost stories either. I know, stupid, aren't they? Emma looked relieved. Right, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities. Do you think anyone could have gotten in here without authorization? Emma thought for a minute. Big Shell is almost completely automated, so most of it is inaccessible to people. But yeah, I guess it might be possible. Still. Suddenly, the door to the dining hall burst open. Enemy guards started pouring into the room, shouting angrily. It looked like their conversation had dragged on a little bit too long. Snake grunted in frustration. It was tough to concentrate with Emma around. Emma, get down, Snake yelled as he drew his USP. Holy shit, there's so much reading. This is a lot, man. Hold on. I just got done reading 16 pages. Oh shit. I know the buttons. Don't worry. Am I dumb? What is the auto aim button? There it is. Wait, no, maybe not. Headshots it is. Holy shit. They're too tanky with the armor. Oh. Why am I stuck in the kitchen? There's nothing to hide behind in here. Please. This is the best piece of cover I have. Oh my god. Where did you come from? The fuck? Pretty underutilized in the main game. To be honest, there are a few areas. Oh my god, there's 8 pages? Bro, this is what I'm talking about, okay? I don't know how I feel about these snake tales. The guards all lay silent on the floor. Snake put away his gun and moved towards Emma, who was cowering in the corner again. He put his hand on her shoulder. Emma, are you all right? Yeah, Emma hung her head, trying to avoid Snake's gaze. Emma? I know I've only known you for about 10 minutes, but I've already learned something about you. What's that? You're just like them. You're good at killing people. She was trying to put a strong face on, but her voice was wavering. In my world, said Snake, there's only one law. Kill or be killed. That's what kept me alive so far. And that's the only thing that's keeping you alive right now. If you want to survive, you'd better learn to be strong. Emma raised her head. I just learned something else about you. You're also good at justifying yourself, aren't you? Emma drew closer to Snake. His face was covered with the blood of others. It was a face exhausted by battle. Snake was wounded in numerous places. Emma tried to avert her eyes. He'd suffered all that just to protect her. Where is this going? Where... I'm sorry. Emma handed Snake a ration. Here. It's nothing. Forget about it, said Snake. Now let's get back to the task at hand. Where are the other hostages? They're all on the first floor of the Shell 2 core. I don't think anyone's been hurt yet, but still. Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to help them. You'd better stay here. Wait, you can't get to the Shell 2 core. What? I locked the door in Strut D that links the Shell 1 and Shell 2 cores. It won't open even with a card. So how do I open it then? You've got to access the node in Strut B and enter the password. She dictated a 16-character string of letters and numbers to him. Snake nodded. Got it. Emma looked surprised. Shouldn't you write it down or something? In my line of work, we don't take notes. Snake demonstrated by reciting the password from memory. So you're good at memorizing things too, huh? I'm heading for Strut B. You stay put. But, no buts. Just leave everything to me. I'm good at running errands too. Emma smiled. Okay, here, take this with you. It's an extra security card. You'll need it to get into Strut B. I've got my own card with me, so it's okay. Snake took the card from Emma. I'll be back before you know it. No matter what happens, don't open the door and try not to make a sound. Emma nodded and closed the door to the locker. It's a freezer. Ugh. Kojima forcing us to read basically novels. Dude, why is it so long? I'm too manly to write things down. In my line of work, we learn to not write things down. We memorize them. Yes, happy almost New Year. Well, in some places New Year, I guess. Whoa, what the fuck?
Somebody there.
No. Hold on, check this out. Just a box. A real man can't write. You're goddamn right.
There's somebody there.
Nope. Oh my god. Again, you'd think I would be a little smoother with all this stuff after all those VR missions. Stupid bitch. The camera's not gonna find you here either. Where the fuck is that drone? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, don't tell me this is chaff grenades. As a bullet flies past his head, is somebody there? Hey. It was actually a tranquilizer syringe. Much less noticeable than a bullet, of course. You see, if a bullet flies by your head, you'll know. But if a tranquilizer dart goes by you, you won't hear a thing. Is there no one in here? What the fuck? That's a little odd. Oh my god. 10 pages! Snake accessed the node. He entered the password that Emma had given him. After a moment, the monitor displayed a message saying that the lock on the door to shell 1 to 2 connecting... The door to the shell 1 to 2 connecting bridge had been released. Snake turned to head back to Strut C. He heard a voice emanating from an unseen speaker. It sounded like some kind of building-wide announcement. This is a message for the ghost of Big Shell. You are hereby ordered to remove the lock on the system using the control key you got from the girl at once. You have 15 minutes to comply. If you fail to do so, we will kill the girl. I repeat. The voice repeated its warning. A chill ran up his spine. The girl they were talking about had to be Emma. Had they really gotten their hands on her? And what was this control key they were talking about? Snake called Otacon via the codec. They got Emma? Otacon exploded. What did you... Just calm down for a minute. I'm trying to think of a way to save her. The calm returned to Otacon's voice. Alright. This control key that they're talking about, could it be this card that Emma gave me? No, that's just a security card. It's only good for opening doors. The control key is just what it sounds like. An actual key that only Big Shell's system administrator would have access to. It acts as a verification device. Basically, you can't make any changes to Big Shell's computer system without it. The terrorists need it to release the lock on the system. What if they used a password like I just did? That wouldn't work. Passwords are only good up to security level 3. Beyond that, you'd need the control key to gain access. Sounds like you've been doing your homework. Snake, are you sure Emma didn't give you anything else? Yeah. What makes them think I have it anyway? Maybe Emma lied to them. Or maybe she gave it to the real ghost of Big Shell. That's not possible, said Otacon quickly. And how can you be so sure, countered Snake. Hey, you said yourself that there's no such thing, didn't you? We have to hurry and save Emma. You're right, but we don't even know where they've taken her. Sorry, hiccup. Over the codec, Snake heard the sound of Otacon smacking one hand against the other. That's it. Why didn't I think of it before? What? Emma said she had her own card with her, right? Security cards in Big Shell work on an RFID system. That's radio frequency identification. Each RFID card is embedded with an IC chip that sends data via a radio signal. The card readers can use these signals to detect any IDs within range. All data in Big Shell is managed by an integrated management system. And that system is accessible with a level 3 password. Otacon was speaking rapidly now. Meaning, said Snake. Meaning that you can use the node to find out which strut Emma is in. Snake, try accessing the node again using that password. Snake did as Otacon said. After a moment, the screen displayed a blinking light in Strut F. That's her. She's in Strut F. Snake, you've got to hurry. This is ridiculous. How much reading can be in one scenario? Seriously geeking out right now? That's kind of his thing. Yeah, nice radio call. I can't aim, but it was a good effort. Oh. God damn it. No enemy here. I don't know what you're talking about. Nice. I might as well. There it is. Like in the title screen menu? No, I'm not reading that. Why'd you bring this up? I refuse. No more reading after Snake Tales. In any circumstance, no more reading. I'm done reading forever after this. Just let me stop bleeding. Ran straight into him while I was looking over at chat. Seems to be a common theme today. Ah, we gotta go all the way to F the long way. Must have been the wind. You guys know what the best part about how long the MGS2 100% is taking is? You know what game comes after MGS2 on the release order? Does anyone have it? Does anyone know what game I'm 100%ing immediately after MGS2 for this series? Any takers? How did he go down first? Twin Snakes, bingo. So after we finish MGS2, we get MGS2, but it's the story and setting of MGS1. But the gameplay is just MGS2 again. It'll be great. I actually don't mind Twin Snakes. I am not in the camp of it being awful. I am absolutely in the camp of it being not as good as actual MGS1. But like, it's just MGS1 with all the fun MGS2 like additions and stuff. So it might not be as refined and polished as MGS1 was, but it's fun. It's really fun. I don't know how the 100% will be for it though, because I don't think it really adds anything too substantial, right? In terms of 100%ing. Like, I think it's pretty much just gonna be the same as when we 100%ed MGS1. Like, get the endings so that, you know, we get the bandana and the active camo. There was a guy on the roof. Run, Snake. Run! Actually, I want that chaff. Oh my god. Okay, it's only one page. Snake passed through the door to Strut F. Emma was being held captive somewhere in this part of the facility. He'd have to be extra cautious from here on out. I did read that right. If the enemy spotted him, they'd kill Emma without hesitation. Snake would have to find her without being detected. Oh god, she's dying. Yeah, so get the endings. Oh, are there dog tags in Twin Snakes? Fuck. Okay. That'll add a bit. Get the big boss rank. But that's kind of it. Like, MGS1 was pretty much do both of the endings and then get the big boss rank. That was it. It wasn't pretty much it. That just was the MGS1 100%.
Nothing here.
Okay. They're just doing instant fail on alert. Got it. Mitchell, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
Who's there?
No one? How do I want to do this then? Ah, shit.
Freeze. Nothing here.
Shit. I don't want to be sticking out like that. Whoa! It's okay. He didn't see shit. Oh, he didn't go this way either. Oh. I wasn't even trying to go in there, but sure. Oh my god. Dude. Snake had found Emma. Emma looked up without rising from her crouched position. You're late. She had a sullen look on her face, but she didn't appear to be hurt. Sorry, it took me a while to find the control key. Emma stuck out her tongue at Snake's sarcasm. Oh, that. You have to admit, it did buy us some time, didn't it? She showed no sign of remorse. Just as Otacon had guessed, Emma had indeed lied to the terrorists. What in the world made you do a thing like that? If you'd made one false move. Hey, I just didn't want them to get away with it, that's all. And I believed in you. Believed what? That you'd come and rescue me, of course. Snake shook his head. That's not the point. The point is, you shouldn't be putting yourself in so much danger. I know, but listen, you're never gonna believe this. I found out what the terrorists are looking for. What is it? Drugs. You can't be serious. Emma related a story she'd heard from one of the guards while she was being held captive. The armed group that had taken over Big Shell belonged to a Russian crime syndicate. With the collaboration of a number of employees in the facility, the syndicate was using Big Shell as a waypoint in their drug smuggle operations. Drug smuggle operations. At night, they'd sneak the drugs from smuggling ships out at sea into Big Shell using small boats. Then, they'd slip the drugs in with the outgoing cargo from Big Shell and get them into the country that way. Security in the harbor had been getting tighter in recent years, and this was a convenient and effective way of getting the goods through without being exposed. 1 month earlier, they'd brought in a 600 kilogram shipment of drugs with a street value of over $7 million. The following day, 2 of the employees who were working with the syndicate were killed in 2 consecutive accidents. The syndicate immediately sent one of their men in to investigate, but he too was killed in an accident shortly after arriving. The leaders of the syndicate decided that these incidents were the work of a rival syndicate that had been competing with them in the drug trade, and that were now trying to seize their shipment. They sent in their troops to recover the drugs, leading to the current situation. So the ghost of Big Shell is a Hold on. A grin spread across Emma's face. Exactly. It's not a ghost at all. It's just a plain old hitman who's been sent by the rival syndicate to steal the drugs. And you told them that I'm the hitman. Well, yeah, but what's done is done, right? No use arguing about it. Snake decided not to pursue the matter any further. He changed the subject. So where could they be hiding such a huge amount of drugs in Big Shell? I have no clue. I didn't have any idea what was going on. I'm still having trouble believing it even now. Snake too was puzzled. How could it be possible for a few employees to keep hundreds of kilograms of drugs hidden in the big shell without the others finding out? He couldn't afford to waste any more time thinking about it, though. The hostages' lives were still in danger. The hostages are still in the Shell 2 core, aren't they? Yeah, Emma tried to get up but stumbled. She slowly staggered to her feet. Are you alright? Snake asked. Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, the terrorists injected me with something. They said it was to keep me from running away again. I think it was some kind of tranquilizer. Now my feet feel like they weigh about a ton each. Emma started to lose her balance again. Snake caught her as she fell. Even in her incapacitated state, she'd managed to extract information from the enemy and never lost sight of her purpose for being there. This girl was full of surprises. In that respect, at least, she resembled her stepbrother. That's enough. You'd better go hide somewhere. No way, I'm coming with you. But, please, take me with you, Emma's eyes leveled with Snake's. You've saved my life twice now. I want to return the favor if I can. I know I'll come in handy somehow, please. Snake gave in at last. To get to the Shell 1 core, he'd have to cross the Shell 1 to 2 connecting bridge from Strut D. The two set out for Strut D. What the fuck is this Snake Tail? What is happening? That was like the most left field twist, even by Metal Gear standards. Every time I come back, I see reading how has the gameplay been. Very short. Like, incredibly short. Also, Jetstream Samuel, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Did I just save? I think I did, but a second time. All I hear is reading. I'm gonna have to escort her, aren't I? Nope. I'm sorry. I'm trying here. Where does this go? Nowhere. Trying to figure out what button I need to push to bring you with me. It's been a while since we actually played the single player. Ah, triangle. Third time's the charm, as they say. Her health is still basically full. All right, so I think it's fine.
Nothing here.
He's not gonna see him. Choking her out was the obvious answer. Look, man. There's like 3 different interact buttons in this game depending on what you're interacting with, okay? So I'm trying here. Claymores. Why? Hold on, Emma. You chill out right there. Those other bitches aren't getting up.
Nothing here.
There's got to be something good here, right? Other than just a lot of grenades. Like, not even M9 ammo? Come on. Where does that go? Oh, out to the hallway again. You don't unlock anything for collecting all dog tags in Twin Snakes? Fuck. Oh. There we go. At least some M9 ammo. I'll take it. That's another 15 guards I can knock out from a distance. And like the good kind of knockout too. Like they actually stay asleep. Not the chokehold type where they get up after like 20 seconds.
Nothing here.
I would choke them out more instead of breaking all their necks if it was just a more viable option. In MGS 3, don't they stay out for like a lot longer? At least from what I remember. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, don't mind me. Come on. We gotta get to the Shell 2 core. Come on, Emma. Slowly but surely. Why is she hunched over? She got tranquilized with something, with a tranquilizer. But she still wants to come with, and Snake is apparently just like, all right. Oh my god. Snake and Emma arrived at Strut E. Emma's eyes were drawn to a nearby conveyor belt. "I've got it," she exclaimed. "Got what?" "I know where they hid the drugs." Emma went over to the node and immediately began punching in commands. "How do you..." "Just wait and see." A second later, the conveyor belt spat out a crate. Emma opened it. It was packed tightly with plastic bags full of white powder. The Syndicate guys knew that no matter how good the hiding spot, someone was sure to find the drugs if they hid them in just one place, said Emma as they watched more and more crates arrive via the conveyor belt. So they hid the drugs in these crates and set them up so they'd just go around and around Big Shell without actually coming out anywhere. Snake couldn't help but admire the girl's brilliance. He watched as Emma took out her PDA and connected it to the node. Now what are you doing?" he said. I think I might have found something interesting here. This must be..." Just then, a figure emerged from behind the conveyor belt. It was one of the terrorists. As soon as he spotted Snake and Emma standing there, he ran away. Snake moved to pursue the escaping terrorist, but Emma grabbed his hand. "Wait. Let go. He's going to call his friends." "I know that. Just wait one more minute." Emma began to punch commands into the node with incredible speed. "What the hell are you up to now?" "If we run now, they'll just come after us, so..." Within seconds, Snake could hear the sounds of a crowd beginning to gather outside the door. Footsteps, voices barking orders, rifles being cocked. They'd come crashing into the room any minute now. Emma, however, remained glued to the screen of the node. "Emma," yelled Snake. She finally detached herself from the node. "There, that should do it. Okay then, let's get going." The door burst open. Fuck's sake. Oops, wrong button. People today be like, "What's a PDA?" I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Ow, don't you punch me in the face. Bastard. Headshots. Just stand my ground. Hello? Ow. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch number 2. That's the worst Claymore placement I think I've ever seen. It blew up. Oh my god, how many? And why are they coming from both doors? Sorry, Emma. Had to beat your ass a little bit. It was for the greater good. Oh my god, why did I grab Emma? This is fucked up. That was my last ration. Oh my god, we're not done. Whoa. They're coming from more than 2 doors, dude. What is a man like me supposed to do in this situation? What? Holy shit. Oh my god. Are they infinite? They have to be. Shit. They respect and don't shoot her. You have to leave Strut E, but with Emma. I take it back. Kojima games suck. I take it all back. I didn't have my rations equipped. How am I gonna get out of here with her? Okay. Oh my god, wait, I don't have my rations equipped again. I'm going that way. I think that's the quickest way out. Maybe. Come on, Emma. We're leaving. Slowly, but we're gonna make it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I'm not doing another snake tail after this. I will find something else to make progress on. Somehow, the two managed to escape from Strut E onto the DE connecting bridge. Snake turned back towards Strut E, keeping an eye on their rear. The terrorists would be coming after them any moment now. He slapped a new cartridge into the chamber of his gun and shouted at Emma, urging her to move quickly towards Strut D. She responded with a nonchalant look. "There's no need to be in such a hurry, you know," she said. They waited a while, but the door to Strut E remained shut. From the other side, they could hear a tumult. Interesting choice of words. As the soldiers bashed in vain against the tightly sealed door. Snake turned to Emma. "What did you do?" "I programmed the node to seal off all the doors to Strut E once we were out safely. Those guys aren't going anywhere." Emma looked extremely proud of herself. It seemed she'd picked up a thing or two from her experience with Snake in Strut C. They entered Strut D. Snake looked around for signs of the enemy, but there was no one in sight. The terrorists must have sent the bulk of their forces to Strut E. If that were true, then the rest of the struts would be nearly deserted. Rescuing the hostages would be a breeze. Snake and Emma passed through Strut D and emerged onto the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. Here, too, the enemy was nowhere to be seen. Emma smiled her characteristic smile. "See? No problems at all. Didn't I say I'd come in handy?" "I have to admit, you were pretty good back there," Snake said with a nod. He recalled the way Emma had connected to the node using her PDA. "By the way, weren't you downloading something back there?" "Yeah, was it that obvious?" Emma took out her PDA. "When I was activating the conveyor belt, I found a suspicious-looking hidden file next to the conveyor belt control file. I decided to download it, and this is what I found." The screen of her PDA displayed the file. It appeared to be some kind of note from one of the 2 employees who'd been killed in the accidents. the same ones who were helping the syndicate smuggle drugs into Big Shell. In it, he explained that he was only cooperating with the Russians because his wife and child were being held hostage. But last year, he found out that they'd already been killed while trying to escape. He fell into a deep despair, and at one point, he even thought of killing himself. But then, he had a vision. It was still too early for him to die. No, he had to get his revenge on the syndicate first. Indeed, he'd make them pay in blood for what they did to his wife and child. Over the course of the next year, he devised an ingenious plan. He'd make it look like he was killed by a rival syndicate that was trying to steal the drugs. This would start a war between the two syndicates that would end up destroying both. First, he faked his own disappearance. Shortly afterward, he used a crane to crush the man the syndicate had sent to watch him. When the mafia sent a man to investigate both incidents, he threw him into the ocean. Just as he'd expected, a war erupted between the two rival syndicates. With everything in place, he could finally rest in peace. He said he was going to join his wife and child. Finally, he implored the person reading the memo to say a prayer for his departed wife and child. The file ended there. It was dated 3 days ago. Snake looked up from the PDA. I guess this means the ghost of Big Shell is dead? Emma was unable to hide her shock. I guess so. Actually, I downloaded one more file. Snake's ears picked up a faint sound of something flying through the air. Instantly, he grabbed Emma and held her tight. There was an explosion. The force of the blast knocked Snake and Emma off their feet. What was that? Emma groaned in Snake's arms. A thunderous gale of wind beat against their cheeks. Hovering over the bridge, beyond the wavering heat from the blast, was the Harrier. Oh yeah, I guess there was something that could get out of Strut E. Emma muttered, a look of blank amazement on her face. I'm struggling. I've read so much already. The Harrier strafed the bridge with waves of machine gun fire. Snake and Emma fled back to the entrance of Strut D. Now what do we do? I guess we'll just have to kill it. How? I'll think of something. Are you serious? Emma began to protest, but before she could finish, Snake thrust her through the door of Strut D. What are you doing? She demanded. Stay there. No matter what happens, don't come out of here. But just listen to me for once, okay? Snake smiled at her. I already promised somewhat I'd bring you back with me. What? The door slammed shut. Snake heard the sound of a helicopter approaching. It was Otacon and his Kasatka. Snake, use this. Otacon tossed down a box from the cockpit. Stinger missiles. With these, it became somewhat of an even fight. Snake turned and prepared to face the Harrier in battle. So much reading. At this point, I'd just be like, chat, tell me when to turn the page. Everyone done? No. It's awful. There's so much reading. The first one, I mean, there was a good bit of reading in the first one, but not like this. Stop the bleeding. There we go. Will that work? There's no way that'll work, right? Well, I'm sorry, was that Solidus that I just heard? That's weird. Anyone else hear that? What the fuck? No! Don't burn me! Bastard. Oh. Of course not. Whoa! Oh my god, and the stinger kept locked on. That was insane. Oh. Oh no. That seems about right, actually. Oh my god, still on fire? Still on fire. There we go.
I'll let you go out in style.
Oh, fuck me. I thought he was doing the machine guns, not missiles. Stupid bitch.
Try dodging this.
And that does sound an awful lot like Solidus Snake. I wonder why. Oh, come on now. Worth a shot. Just stinger missiles.
I'll shred you to pieces.
Don't do that. The fuck? There we go. How have three of the 4 shots right here missed? Okay. Maybe I should stop just face tanking the damage. Maybe.
I'll let you go out in style. Oh!
What the fuck? Oh no. Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't work. As much as I want it to, it's not gonna work. Oh my god. Just let me be free from the reading. Holy shit. The Harrier lost control and crashed into the bottom of Shell 1. As Snake watched it plummet to the earth, the door to Strut D opened. Emma peeked out cautiously. She looked as if she'd been crying. It's over. What took you so long? Sorry. Are you okay? You're not hurt or anything? I'm fine, really. Snake and Emma freed the Big Shell employees who had been taken hostage and used Big Shell's radio to contact the police. The cops would no doubt be arriving soon. The terrorists were still trapped in Strut E. Snake and Emma decided to go to the heliport on Strut I to wait for reinforcements to arrive. By the way, Emma, weren't you saying something about a second file earlier? Oh, right. I managed to dig up the personal folders of the guys who were working with the syndicate. The first guy who died, the guy who wrote the memo, had a password encrypted file in his folder. I downloaded it and Emma pulled something up on her PDA. A file appeared on the PDA's LCD screen. It was a report addressed to the syndicate concerning their drug smuggling activities. Judging by its appearance, it was still just a draft copy and probably hadn't been sent yet. Nevertheless, it contained a wealth of information related to the syndicate's drug operations, dates, amounts, and other key details. The report also made mention of the man's suspicions that Emma had caught on to the fact that they were using Big Shell to smuggle drugs. Huh? But I had no idea, Emma exclaimed. That's not what he thought. I suppose I do radiate an... I read that weird. That's not what he thought. I suppose I do radiate an aura of intelligence, don't I? Guess he wasn't a very good judge of character. Emma's mouth opened in indignation. But before she could come up with a retort, Snake displayed the next part of the file. It described the man's intentions to dispose of Emma before she exposed them to the police. "No way," said Emma without realizing it. "Has anyone tried to hurt you before this?" "No, not that I know of. Let me see that for a minute." Emma began to examine the PDA. This file is dated the day before he disappeared, implying that someone killed him before he could get a chance to kill you. "I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. In that case, why did he leave that file behind?" Emma looked pensive for a moment. "Maybe it's all a big setup. Why would he put the memo in such a conspicuous place anyway? It's almost like someone wanted us to find it." Both Snake and Emma were lost in thought. The report certainly looked authentic enough, judging by its meticulous attention to detail. But if the report were real, then who was killing off the employees who were working for the syndicate? Who had forged the memo and hidden it in the system? Finally, Emma murmured softly to herself, "I heard something once about the ghost of Big Shell. They say his son died of a drug overdose." Emma outlined her speculation to Snake. One of the employees shaken by the death of his son had planned to commit suicide, but he failed and instead began wandering around Big Shell as a specter of his former self. It is believed that he wanders around Big Shell even now, maintaining a deep hatred of drugs and the people who sell them. One day, he discovered that Big Shell was being used to smuggle drugs. But no one would ever believe a story like that, right? Emma tried to smile, but I read that weird again. Emma tried to smile, but all she could manage was a small twitch at the corner of her mouth. Snake heard the sound of a helicopter approaching. Emma gazed up at the sky. Is that the police? The Kasatka came into view. Upon seeing its dark shadow, Emma tilted her head to one side, puzzled. That's not the police. Who is that? Snake looked up at the Kasatka. That's my ride. Otacon's face peered out of the cockpit. Snake could detect fear and apprehension in his eyes, but there was something else as well. A kind of grim determination. And I think he's got room for you too. Me? You'll understand soon enough. The Kasatka began to descend. The wind from its rotors beat fiercely upon their faces. Emma brushed her hair back from her cheeks. As the helicopter drew closer, Emma recognized the figure in the pilot's seat. She gasped. Her eyes remained frozen. She stood perfectly still as if rooted in place. Tears began to roll down her cheeks. The Kasatka touched down at last. Without even waiting for the rotors to stop spinning, Emma rushed to meet her long-lost brother. Big Shell evil. Fuck's sake. That was a lot of reading. So much reading. That was certainly not what I had expected it would be. To give them credit, I was not ready for it to be a drug syndicate, but just holy reading. Was that the last one? That was the second one of 5 of them. There are 3 more. Yeah, MGS2, this game's never gonna end, is it? Big Shell evil indeed, especially that part where you had to escape Strut E. Actually, some of those, like, what's it? Some of those little set pieces were brutal. And the one in the kitchen, too. There's no cover in there. Like, with the way that they're coming at you from 3 different sides, there's no, like, one spot that you can sit in and be relatively safe. You either have to run around a lot or just hunker down in one spot and try to kill them all first, which is what I did. At least it's not giving, like, grades or anything. Now S rank it? No ranks. There are no ranks. Let me go find my notepad for this game. Because there's so much more that we can work on for it. I know that. Hold on. There it is. Man, I made this notepad October. The end of October was when I made this notepad. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, we could do the boss survival. There's an achievement for that, isn't there? On Steam. Probably. Yeah, complete boss survival. I could probably do that. That would be a good gameplay-oriented change of pace. This was a visual novel? Yeah, there's 3 more. 3 more MGS2 visual novels. Where is the... Would it be in special? Boss survival? Yeah, it is. Oh, you get to do it as Raiden or as Snake. I'll take Raiden. He plays better, frankly.
Ready?
Sorry, Snake. But Raiden does just play better. Alright. Why did,
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on a battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Wait, did it say on all 3 difficulties?
We've shared
For the achievement?
I have no one. Nothing except the unit.
I'm just gonna do that early.
Nothing else matters to me.
Shit. Shit. Ow! You bitch! She's crazy. She's too
Whoever
quick.
you are, you're not stopping us.
Thought it was just one. Yeah, I think we just have to do it once. Peek out. I dare you.
Take this.
Oh my god. I can aim.
Take this.
Ow. Bitch.
Take this.
Blind firing into it. If it works, it works. Oh, come on. What? Okay, the first one, kind of understandable when she's still like in her stun animation, but then that one just actually went through her ass. Okay. Work with me here, Olga. This is gonna be a nightmare. Especially with Olga being the first boss.
Ready?
The thing that I struggle with the most in... Oh, this is a boss? Okay. We're considering this a boss. The thing that I struggle with the most in MGS2 is aiming. I shouldn't have stood up for that long. I was getting greedy. I just wanted to kill him. Well, that was definitely a good first run. I guess there's not that many bosses, actually. Oh, man, Vamp, though. All right, this shouldn't be that bad, to be honest. Put me back in as Raiden.
Ready?
The worst part is starting with the Olga into soldiers fights. The two that are supposed to teach you how to aim in MGS2.
I grew up on a battlefield. Conflict and victory were my
The version that had almost no extra content.
Unit is my life.
We doing Master Collection for, like, the Steam achievements, right?
I have no one. Nothing except the unit.
MGS2 Master Collection is still not the most content-rich release. I think PS2 Substance is, right? I think that's the one that has the most bonus content out of all of them. Because they cut some of it for the Blue Point, like, HD versions. And then they just tossed in the Blue Point HD version for Master Collection. Ow. You fucking bitch. There. Better than the first time.
Ready?
Fuck. I'm worried they're gonna hit my shoulder. It's not gonna help you. I can see your glowing red goggles. Dumbasses. The skateboarding was actually good. Yeah, I think they probably just cut it because of licensing, right? Although, I don't know, they cut a lot of weird stuff from, like, the Blue Point remasters. And even, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, the Nightmare thing in MGS3, the Nightmare sequence, didn't that even get cut from, like, Subsistence? Isn't that only in Snake Eater? Or I might be wrong on that one. I feel like I heard that at some point. What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I feel like I heard that at some point, but I don't know if that's true. Nightmare got cut from Subsistence. I know it's not in this version of the game, like the Master Collection when we do that, when we do MGS3. But is it correct that it got cut even from Subsistence? Oh my god. It's in Subsistence. Oh, okay, so it just got cut from Blue Point then. Oh, see, but then from all versions that... I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to trust anymore. Speaking of MGS3, this matchup for the bracket today is one of those that I saw and I'm like, I'm surprised no one has just outright been like, what the fuck is this matchup? Because normally with stuff like this, I have to like emphasize, I'm like, I make the initial, like I do the seeding and everything. Beyond that point, it's on you guys. I didn't put MGS3 above Snake's, or sorry, against Snake's Revenge. That was your voting that led us here. And I can actually tell you that because I was looking at it, I'm like, how the hell did this matchup even happen? It's because now we're a few rounds into the Metal Gear bracket. And in the last round, Snake's Revenge beat Metal Gear Survive to get the spot against MGS3. So either way, MGS3 was taking this round. But also, how the fuck did we vote Snake's Revenge over Metal Gear Survive? Like, I get it, but like, have you guys played Snake's Revenge? I have. Twice. Bitch. Probably right. Interesting. I wonder why it got cut from the Blue Point version then.
Ready?
Shit. I wanted to read, but now might not be the time. Okay, so boss survival might be harder than I thought it would be if I still, like, if I can't get past the tanker bosses. Within a reasonable amount of time, we might be here for a bit. Has the survived platinum and swears it's a solid game. It genuinely is like, it's definitely like a 6 out of 10 kind of game. Like, it's not even in the running for worst game I've ever played. But it's kind of just like a game, you know? It's like, it's something. It certainly is a Metal Gear game that exists, right? There's a ration right here. If only I had known. If only I had bothered to look, really. Missed the M9 ammo.
Ready? Go!
Man, he's got bombs down right now. This is fucked up. Fat Man is a fight I can do. Don't worry about it. Ow? What just hurt him? He did, like, he yelled ow, and he took a little bit of damage. Like, barely any. But what was that?
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, hold on. It just happened again. What is hurting him?
And it goes boom.
Fucking bitch, I can't aim in this game. You'd think I would be able to by now. Oh, here we go.
It's time to get back.
It's probably shelved. But why?
How about a little time off from bombs?
Why would they shelve it? Shelf it? Shelve it? One or the other. Grammar is hard. Especially in English. Fat bitch. Would you run out of breath while rollerblading around? Oh. Got your ass.
More bombs.
It's fine by me. Where's he gonna put him though? Okay.
It's time to get back. The bombs.
Oh, I'm not even hitting it. What? Too close?
What are you doing?
That's a new one.
Hello.
What are you doing here? The fuck?
Another flick.
I feel a little stupid for that. Hit him in the collar. Oh, I tried. It was a good effort.
It's time to get back. The bombs.
Why is he only doing 2 bombs at a time?
Let's take a little break from bombs.
Oh, there's another ration. I should grab that for sure. Slow and steady through the boss survival. Oh, he's out of breath. Oh shit. I can't get him from here. No. No. My chance. Plants more on hard. I'm pretty sure he plants 3 on normal like later in the fight, doesn't he? Or does he not? Why do I feel like he does? Shit, I wanted that.
Ready, go!
Harrier fight, easy clap. I can do this shit in my sleep.
Use this.
I got it, Pliskin. Don't you worry about me. Why'd he give me grenade launcher ammo? There you are.
More ammo. Catch.
Better be stinger rounds. Ooh, fuck off. Okay. Ah, shit. There goes a ration. That's fine. I still got 2. 2 should be plenty, I think. Assuming we get, like, 1 a fight or so, which it seems like we do. Even I can make do with that. Fuck me. Should have just held the lock. Okay, now where is that going? Like, what the fuck? Hello? Sometimes you just gotta fire it with no lock on. It's just better that way. Nah, you can't get a second shot. I was wondering if I could. Oh, why is that going like all the way out there? What the fuck? What? Why were those blowing up in my face? I don't need your ammo, Pliskin. I got it.
Ready?
Oh, vamp. Oh, no. Oh, no. If you know, you know. Super bitch. If you don't know, I can't do this boss fight still. Terrible at it. Oh! Don't clap at me. Can't wait for big boss rank. It's gonna be such a shit show. Because there are some bosses that I'm still just terrible at. This is one of them. Olga is another. Still just bad at Olga. Where are my rifles? There they are. Those aren't even being thrown at me. Are you okay, Vamp? He pins your shadow to keep... What now? Pins your shadow. Where's he gonna pop up? Nice dancing. Oh, fuck. That was pretty good, I think. I was cooking a little bit there. Oh my god. No! Where? Okay. I was pressing the wrong buttons. I was pressing circle. I don't know why. I thought that I had just opened up like a tutorial.
Ready?
Back to you, Olga.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life. We've shared everything.
Shit.
All the bad and all the good. I have no one. Nothing except the unit.
Oh,
Nothing else matters to me.
Yep. Generic FPS brain. Triggers. I even just did it again. Holy shit. What, you feeling a little sleepy there, Olga?
Wherever you are, you're not stopping us.
Is boss rush part of it? Yeah. There's an achievement for it. It's on normal. You get to select it between easy, normal, and hard. You could just do it on easy and still get the achievement. But mama didn't raise a bitch. Holy shit. How am I still doing that? Like, this far in? It's incredible. Oh my god. How did I not use the ration? How did I not burn it there? All right, Fat Man. We got an easy one to follow it up. Those first two are probably the worst for me personally. Like, out of the entire game. Just because they are literally built to be like, can you aim? And I still can't. Like, 50 hours of 100%ing later in this game. Still not smooth with the aiming mechanics. To be fair, they're shit. Oh, God. Oh, wow. You just let me get 2. 3! I probably could have gotten them there if I was expecting the bomb plant. I wasn't. 3! I told you he does 3! Oh no. No! I got a little too cocky with it. Woo. No! Cartwheel into him! Right in! Fuck! Some kind of acceleration. Yes, I talk about it all the time. It's super... Like, the acceleration in MGS2 is ridiculous. Because it is. It starts out really slow and then just immediately picks up and starts sweeping the whole screen. It's like a super overdone acceleration that you just can't adjust in the settings or anything. It just is what it is. Because honestly, if I could turn it down, I wouldn't even want to turn it off. Because like, yeah, aim acceleration should be on thumbsticks. Like when you're playing on a controller. It's supposed to be there, but it's way too strong in MGS2. And it makes the already like unorthodox control scheme and everything for aiming even worse. Because I mean, beyond just the acceleration, I'm aiming on the left thumbstick. Which is not the worst, but it's just different enough. It throws off the muscle memory of like 15 years of playing Halo multiplayer growing up. Just enough to be doing it with the opposite thumb. Thank you, Bliskin. Ooh, ration. Don't mind if I do. Is it grenade launcher ammo? Because if it is, I don't want it. You can keep it. Why did that one blow up so soon? Oh, it was stinger rounds. Sweet. Thank you. I was like, are you guys gonna be in the way? That might be a problem.
More ammo. Catch.
Damn, dude. Keeping me topped up. I don't even know what he just tossed to me. It wasn't stinger ammo. These maneuvers. Oh, I'm so fucked. That works. I've never tried to do it that way. I've always gone for the stairs. Which is probably why I've never dodged it before just then. I think... Oh no, it's missiles. I think I only just realized how that mechanic works. Huh. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work for long, was it? It was ambitious. Can't take that away from me.
Right, I'll take care of it.
Take care of what? What are you gonna do, Pliskin? Oh, come on. I thought the non-locked shot would hit it there. There we go. Is it Vamp? Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't roll into the water. Oops. The assault rifle aiming and stuff on Master Collection is still so weird because of how they had to substitute the pressure sensitive stuff. Oh shit. Is this the bisexual vampire I heard about? It is. They don't call him Vamp because of his powers. The boss music in this game is still so good. I love this song. It's gonna do it again. Fuck it. Oops. There. I'm not patient enough. What's after Vamp? Oh, Tengu, I think? Oh, he's coming back. Wow. 3 in a row. I don't have any grenades. Isn't there a thing where you can put a grenade just down the middle and hit him with it to knock him out of the water? Damn it. Just patience at this point. And trying to avoid the hit in the middle. Oh. Shot in the dick for the kill. Is this just the... Oh my god, it's all of them. All right. Let's just do it. Good start. No snake to help me either. Whoa, wrong button. You know, maybe I just want my USP. Where is it? Or sorry, my SOCOM. Snake gets the USP. Oh my god. Should I just be doing this with the sword anyway? Is that what it wants me to do here? I feel like the sword is so risky though. But clearly this isn't gonna work. I can't even peek out without getting shot first. But with, oh my god, it doesn't last long. Shit. Oh. I didn't even realize I had this. Don't mind me. Just doing what I gotta do. You bitch. Oh man, this is maybe gonna be the hardest part of every boss survival attempt. Let's just make this the final attempt then, right? Slow and steady, get her done. Never have to do this again. The Nikita was an amazing idea. That is some incredible cheese there, I have to say. And I live for the incredible cheese. Recently, I've been big on the like horseradish cheese. Good shit. Gotta be more. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna be fooled by this. Why are my rations not equipped? Holy fuck! I'm stuck. Why am I getting stuck? Why is there an invisible wall? What the fuck? There's an invisible wall preventing me from going back. Oh. Hello. Oh no. I tried to move. Forget that about this control scheme. Oh my god, what? You're shitting me. There is no safe space. That is so not good. How many of you? Are you serious right now? Am I fucked here? Right at the end of the Tengu hallway? Oh my god. Raise?
Ready?
I can make this work. Probably. These guys aren't so bad, right? Don't stick that. Not who I meant to stun, but sure. Is he gonna jump? Why could I not target him? Oh, I'm freaking out a little bit. Fuck. Okay. Shit. This is giving me flashbacks to Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2 boss survival. Of just like 15 minutes, and then relatively near the end, you die to something super fast, super unexpectedly, and you're back to the start. It can just happen.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the
6 rays on normal? That's not bad, right?
Victory were my parents.
I mean, you just have to be patient,
It's my life, my family,
not freak out.
everything, all the bad.
The Ray fight is easy. I'm shocked that that was the one that got me near the end. I thought Solidus was going to be a problem after burning all my rations like that. I was expecting a Solidus death, not a Ray death, but shit happens. My god, I can't hit you.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Can we stop with these cutscenes? Ah! Huh? Okay. Her bar was empty.
Ready?
There must have been like a singular pixel of stamina? We'll just call it stamina. That might be the peak of my MGS2 aiming ever right there. That little string. Complains about reading. Cutscenes mid-boss fight. She's interrupting my flow state. You see me glitch out the slide on the M9 chat? See that?
Ready? Go!
Look, this game design thing, it is pretty particular. It's pretty finicky. Shit, I wanted it so bad. Dumb bitch! Shit. Try aiming. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Streamlabs? Dude, do you know how long ago I put that in the chat bot? Do you understand? Okay. I don't know how it's taken this long. I forgot that that was even in there. I swear to you, I don't know when exactly I put it in. I could probably find it in the log, but that shit has been in there for months. Like, I probably added that in, like, I don't know, September-ish of this year. I probably added the "you're pretty good" to the bot. I don't know how it took this long for someone to finally trigger it. Granted, there are other secret bot triggers that have not been found. But that was, like, my favorite one that I put in. And I figured it would get found way sooner because Metal Gear brain rot.
The unit is my life, my family. We've shared I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else.
Oh my god, I missed her head. It could have been over already.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh, I'm stopping you. Ha I can't believe I cartwheeled right off. I didn't even know you could cartwheel off the platform during the Fat Man fight. I mean, like, of course you can. Now that I've seen it, makes sense. But just, I never even thought about it once. What's up with that anyway, huh? What's the deal with half of my, like, boss rush deaths so far being from just going out of bounds? Shit. Shit. Oh my god, I'm laying down. Oh my. Just want some water to swim in.
Ready, go!
Alright, Fat Man. Oops. Early. Oops.
It costs more.
Nothing brings me as much satisfaction as cartwheeling this bitch. Got your ass. Again. Oh, I thought I could get him.
Look, your favorite. Explosives. Come on, get a move. That was close. Let's take a little break from bombs. Shall we?
Oh shit. Oh my god, he's not done yet. He's gonna run out of breath. He's going around too much. Who the fuck chose Snake's Revenge? Show yourself. Hey, some people. I was talking earlier, like, the only reason that Snake's Revenge even made it this far in the bracket is because it somehow beat Metal Gear Survive. Which, like, I get it. The Metal Gear Survive hate bandwagon, hate boner in the community is crazy. It's unmatched, but, like, Metal Gear Survive is such a better game than Snake's Revenge. Like, if you've played both, you know. You know. I would replay Metal Gear Survive before replaying Snake's Revenge. I don't want to replay either, for the record, just so we're all clear. I don't... That's not like an offer, necessarily, but... If I had to play one again right now, I would way rather install and boot up Metal Gear Survive.
More ammo. Cat.
I can't believe that that is how you dodge that. Playing it felt like having my balls crushed nonstop. Yeah, Snake's Revenge, like, Metal Gear Survive, at its worst, is, like, boring. Just kind of bland, right? That's the worst thing I can say about Survive. Snake's Revenge is, like, actively trying to piss you off every step of the way. And it does a good job. It does a really good job.
Ready?
It was enjoyable to watch. I'm sure it was. Because you didn't have to play it. There's a difference. I think I just... What game was it? Oh! It was Resident Evil Dead Aim. Where I told False about it, and she started watching, like, YouTube Let's Plays and stuff of Resident Evil Dead Aim. And I was like, yeah, this game kind of sucks. And she started watching playthroughs, and she's like, I don't know. I think this is, like, one of my new favorite hidden gems for Resident Evil. Like, this is pretty great. I'm like, yeah, it seems great because you don't actually have to play it. Like, when you watch it, it's just like, oh, yeah, this is a funny, weird game. Entirely different when you play it. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Did she just shoot me? Oh, no, she actually is right there. I hit her. Remember when they introduced those side-scrolling sections out of nowhere? Yeah, and they're the hardest part of the game every time. Like, if you go into a side-scrolling section without fully farming up to capacity on all the items, like heals and air tanks and C4s and everything, you're gonna die. Like, you are just legit, you're not going to survive if you don't go and farm all the items ahead of time. You legit need to be at max capacity on everything to make it through a side-scrolling section in Snake's Revenge. In some cases, like, literally speaking, you do have to farm. Like, there's a few of them where if you don't have the maximum amount of gas tanks that you can have at that point in the game, you're going to suffocate and not make it through. Like, you legitimately are required to go and item farm beforehand just to make it through there. What's wrong with that RE game? It's not, like, awful. It's just not... it's one of those games where it's like, it's not offensive, right? It's not the kind of game that you play and you're like, I want to never play this again because of this and this and that. You know, it's not one of those. But it's one that's just really unpolished and really boring to play through.
Ready? Go!
Like, it starts to feel like a slog within, like, 45 minutes of playing it for the first time. Thankfully, it is only, like, 3 hours long, Dead Aim. That helped. But even then, more than half of that time, I was bored and not wanting to actually play it. But I had to play it for, you know, staying on schedule. It's kind of like Metal Gear Survive. It's not, like, awful. It just gets boring. And it definitely feels like it's lacking that sort of polish. That sort of finesse, if you would. Uh-oh. Ah! Got your ass.
It's time to get back.
Got him. You guys think you're too picky? No, I think if you played it, you would get it. I think you would be bored pretty quickly. Genuinely.
What are you doing, man? Hello?
You ever feel such a primal sense of panic that you start making monkey sounds? That was one of those moments. Like, genuine, just monkey brain reaction.
I'm calling a short recess on bombs.
Yes! Just started MGS3. First time or replaying it?
Ready, go!
I'm assuming replaying it, but maybe. I didn't get bored of 6. You're lying. You did. No, you did. You are so full of shit. Selective memory is crazy on this one. Saying that you didn't get bored. I remember you just also being like, man, what the fuck? Hadn't played any of them until this year. Oh shit. First time MGS3 is an experience in a lot of ways. Oh. Games back in the day used to be hard but fair. In reference to what? I would say MGS2 is hard but fair. But if we're talking like Snake's Revenge, fair is not a word I would use. Well, it's technically, it depends, because some people like stretch what is fair in a game to be like, if you have like deep knowledge ahead of time on exactly how to approach something, then it's easy to do. But in my mind, hard but fair does not include like mandatory trial and error stuff like Snake's Revenge. Like half of Snake's Revenge is just, oh my god, I didn't have my rations in my hands. Half of that game is legitimately like, the first time you play this, you're gonna die to this. And then you're gonna get past it with the knowledge that you need to get past it. And then the very next room, you're gonna die to another thing that you could not have actually prepared for ahead of time. You just have to know it's there.
Ready, go!
Snake's Revenge is just like a recurring trial and error game.
I've been
God.
with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
Snake's Revenge is hard
Victory
and
over my parents.
unfair.
The unit is my life, my family.
Didn't see my
We
message.
share everything.
I did not see the turn on rations.
Good.
I missed it until just now.
Nothing except the unit.
Oh my god.
Nothing else matters to me.
I got stuck shooting. Snake's Revenge makes me rant too. It's rough. I do love though that it is in the Master Collection. I will say, like, having it preserved like that, even just, especially because it's a bonus on top of a package that you're already buying. And they didn't even advertise that Snake's Revenge would be part of it. It's just like, the Master Collection came out, and we all kind of went, oh shit, Snake's Revenge and Metal Gear NES are in here too, for some reason.
Ready,
But I do like that Snake's Revenge got preserved, because if you own the Master Collection, you can just literally go and play Snake's Revenge, like, right now. Prior to that, you would have to get the NES cartridge, right? Like, that was how you could experience it. So as terrible as Snake's Revenge is, I'm glad that it got preserved so that other Metal Gear fans can go through the pain that I went through. I am glad that we can preserve that experience for everyone now. The one positive, though, I was thinking about this before stream. This is kind of unrelated, but something that is nice about how long MGS2 is taking is that it's giving Konami time to get Master Collection Volume 2 done and out whenever they might do that. At this point, who the fuck knows? But at some point, surely. Which mostly, I'm hoping that by the time we get to those games, like once we're past MGS3 sort of thing, I'm hoping that Master Collection 2 is out. A, for Steam achievements, and B, so that we have like PC native MGS4 instead of emulated MGS4 that crashes a lot. I got it looking and running really nice on my PC because thankfully I built a fucking unit of a PC a year ago. So I can run it well, but it's still just like the game crashes on emulation constantly. It doesn't matter what equipment you've got, it just crashes all the time. Especially in a game that has like 20-minute stretches of unskippable cutscenes, the crashing can become really bad. Like really bad. Oh shit. I would love if you made a video on how to emulate it properly. I tried for like a year. Genuinely, and I it's one of those games. The answer kind of sucks. But the answer to how to emulate MGS4 is like, just go and set those settings on the wiki that are necessary, like you do with any RPCS3 thing, right? Go check the wiki like requirements to run the game properly. And then just boot it and pray that your PC can handle it. Can tank all of it, right? The RPCS3 wiki basically says don't. It really, if I didn't have this PC, I would have had to record it off my PS3. Like, genuinely speaking, it just wouldn't have been an option if I didn't have a build like this. Because even then, I did get frame drops and stuff all the time throughout playing it. It ran at 60, like, 80% of the time. But there were moments where even on my build, that shit was chugging along. Like, even if you've got a near top shelf PC, because mine isn't literally top shelf, but it's about there. It's a struggle. And even then, like, it just crashes. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it just crashes. How'd you handle the section that required a PS3 controller? Get this. I plugged in a PS3 controller. I have them because my PS3 is like in my closet behind me in its box, right? I just whipped out the PS3 controller and plugged it in real quick. Duh, yeah, it was... I had no fancier solution other than just I used the PS3 controller for like 5 minutes. Because I hate the PS3 controller, mostly for the thumbsticks. I hate those thumbsticks so much. Also, I have bigger hands, so it's kind of just a pain in general, the PS3 controller. But particularly, I don't like those thumbsticks. I really don't. I have a 14th gen and some games run terribly for me. Yeah, I have a 13th gen. And I've had some stuff like that. Which surely is just a matter of time until they get that sorted. Because as those CPUs become more and more common, they're just gonna have to. But for now, it is actually, you do get slightly worse performance on... Ooh. On like the newest CPUs. What the fuck? I tried so hard. I find it impossible to go back to the PS3. Right? The sticks are awful. Why are the analogs so big and the controller is so small? Why does it feel so damn light? It hurts. I like that it's light. I actually I just got a new mouse for the first time in a long time. And, what's it called? I'm trying to think. I've just bought it and I already forgot what it's called. It's Razer.
I grew up on the battlefield, conflict, and
Oh, it's on the bottom of the mouse. It's a Viper V3 Pro. And it's a wireless mouse that has their, like, I don't know, they called it like 8,000 hertz, like connection. It's not actually 8,000 hertz, by the way. It's just marketing BS, but basically it's like the responsiveness over Bluetooth is like equal to playing with a wire or using a wired mouse is what I mean. Like if you're gaming, that's really when you're worried about it. Because otherwise that little like 5 millisecond delay is not something you're gonna care about. But gaming it is. I can't feel the delay on this mouse and it is so light. It's like air just swinging this. It's like I'm not even holding anything in my hand. It is so light. And it's weird to get used to. Like that's the thing that's thrown me off more than anything. Like this is just my first wireless mouse because for a while wireless was like cool. But that little delay when you're actually gaming on mouse and keyboard was shit. So I was sticking to wired for so long. But now that the wireless stuff is at the point where it's like instantaneous anyway, I finally have gotten on the wireless train for my mouse. So having it be wireless and literally like a feather is so weird to me. A civilized country would have regulations about misleading marketing. That's the thing. It's not technically misleading. We do have regulations, right? It's one of those things where technically it's kind of true. So it flies, right? With those regulations, it's fine. Give me MGS4 and Twin Snakes on PS5, I'll be happy. I don't think it's gonna be Twin Snakes. Maybe. I would be shocked if Twin Snakes is on Master Collection 2. My lineup is like my predicted lineup is, sorry, I'm trying to fight Fat Man at the same time. My brain is overloading. The best kind of correct, technically correct, yes. My prediction on the Master Collection 2 lineup is MGS4, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and MGR. Anything outside of that, I'm not making any hard predictions on. Especially MGS5. I'm really question marking MGS5 still. A lot of people are just assuming it'll be there. I'm putting a big old question mark on that. Main reason being that even though it's called the Master Collection, right? Even though it is called that, the thing is, the whole point of the Master Collection isn't just to have every Metal Gear game in a collection, right? Because they've already, like, they're going to skip games. I doubt Ghost Babel's gonna make it. I doubt Acid is gonna make it. I definitely don't think Metal Gear Solid Mobile will be in there. It's not gonna be everything. The point is gonna be get all the games that people generally care about on the new systems so that they're easily accessible, right? And MGS5 is already on all the current systems and runs like perfectly on them. There's nothing to improve, right? Like we already have MGS5 as good as we could possibly have it. So I don't think there's really a need for it. And also consider they can still sell MGS5 for near full price. If they put it in the Master Collection, it's going to be part of like a $60 bundle with 5 other games. Why would you ever buy MGS5 on its own? Shitty way to look at it, but like, that will definitely be a factor in that decision. Is it worth it from a sales perspective to give them a considerably cheaper MGS5 from this point on? when people are already just gonna keep buying MGS5 anyway. Yeah, Peace Walker will definitely be there. For sure. Because the Blue Point version already exists. Peace Walker's not a question. Portable Ops is a question, admittedly. Portable Ops is a maybe, if I'm being realistic. It's just I'm predicting that it will be on there. Same with Rising. Rising is a maybe, but I think because it's not available on PlayStation, like on modern PlayStation, it is on Xbox, it is on PC, but on PlayStation, MGR is not easily available right now on the PS4 or 5. So I think MGR has a demand to be there. Also because nowadays, MGR is one of the most popular games in the series, just generally speaking. I definitely think MGR, well, I think MGR has like an 80% chance of being there, would be what I would say. I was about to say I think it'll definitely be there. I think it's like an 80% chance. 4 and Peace Walker are guaranteed. There's no doubt that those two will be there. I'm pretty confident on Peace Walker. Or sorry, on Portable Ops. I'm pretty confident on Rising. But I wouldn't say that either of them are guarantees. Honestly, I don't think 5 will be there. I'm leaning towards 5 not being in the collection. But they might just get crazy enough and do it. If they huff just enough glue in the office the day that they finalize it, it might be on there. But I'm leaning towards 5 not being in the collection. Because, like, there's no problem being solved by including 5. And it would only lower the sales of 5 that are already still doing well to this day. I don't think they have any reason to include 5 outside of just goodwill with the community. Which that's already out the window. There's no recovering that aside from like releasing Delta. Oh my God, today is New Year's Eve. Chat, it's official. Metal Gear Solid Delta has to come out at some point in the next 8 hours, right? No copium. No copium at all. They said 2024. They said that. I'm not coping. It has to come out in the next 8 hours. It has to. That's the only explanation. Surely. It's right around the corner, guys. Delta is coming out tonight. Definitely. No copium. It'll be out in an hour. That's the spirit. Alongside Silk Song, exactly. And the Bloodborne remaster. They're all coming out right before the end of the year. It's happening. You just wait. They're all coming out, you guys. I swear. Believe me. But seriously, Konami, what's the word on release for this? It looks pretty far along. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that, but when they show gameplay of Delta, it looks like it's really far along. It does not look like a game that we shouldn't even have a relative release window for, you know? It looks like a game that is at least within a few months of being ready, right? My uncle at Nintendo's cousin at Konami says it's true. What, that it's coming out today? For sure.
I'll let you go out in style.
You guys, what are you doing? Oh wait, that's a missile. They said they have a fully playable version from start to finish. I mean, yeah, that doesn't... In terms of them just doing a faithful remaster, That honestly sounds like it means more than it does, right? Because, like, they're just pulling over MGS3 and then, you know, making it better in some spots, making it look a lot nicer. But they're just remaking MGS3, like, pretty one-to-one for the most part, at least as far as we are currently aware. As far as they've led on so far, it's pretty faithful, like, way more faithful than I ever would have expected it to be.
Ready, go!
Oh god, Vamp, it's been a minute. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty faithful. So just having it, like, playable doesn't mean a ton. A little worried about that. The gameplay, well, I think, like, in terms of, like, mechanics and, like, level design and stuff like that, MGS3 aged really well, aside from, like, the couple spots where it didn't. Like, escorting Eva near the end of the game, I would rather put my nutsack on a belt sander than do that again. But for the most part, MGS3's gameplay aged really well. The controls maybe didn't age super well. But they've said that the control scheme is kind of like a mix between MGS3 and MGS5. So there's that. Yeah, the camouflage thing, hate it. But they've also already shown that the camouflage has like a little, like this. You see this little integrated in-game menu? The camo menu is like this now, where you just like hold a button on the controller and it pops up. You scroll really quickly and you can swap it. They've already shown that off. And that already is like, yep, that adds at least like half a point to MGS3. That genuinely makes the game like half a point better than it was. That alone. Because holy shit, the ridiculous amount of time spent in the menus during MGS3's gameplay. It's so annoying to have to constantly go in and out of the menus in that game. So just even cutting like the biggest menu that you're constantly going in and out of, I'm sold. Take my money, Konami. Ah, shit. You have to do something. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what it just needed to be, even like way back, right? Just a little integrated in-game menu like that. A little quick menu is exactly what it always should have been. What the fuck? He's Spider-Man. God damn it. Oh shit, I missed one. He's standing in his idle animation when it loads in. I miss him manually running into a new zone. It'll probably be that way later. Because literally, like, all that is they just have to go in and change his animation state, which is...
Ready, go!
I've worked professionally in Unreal a good bit, and that's an incredibly easy thing, but it's just one of those polished things that it doesn't really need to be done until you're reaching that point where you're just kind of like visually polishing things. If it ships like that, I'll be shocked. I bet they do just go in and tweak that real quick, because it's not much work to change that. Remember how they explained Vamp with nanomachines? I do. I don't know how the nanomachines that heal him really fast allowed him to, like, float on top of the black hole water pit and then just freely swim through it as he pleased as well. But they did somehow. Yep. Otacon slept. You guys, sometimes the Metal Gear videos still give me, like, just gems of what can only be described as fanboyism, right? Just absolute, like, there is no fucking way this is a real comment I'm reading sort of things, right? I do get them still from time to time. And recently, one of them was that Huey was completely justified in response to someone else saying this, by the way, to saying that, like, Huey's a bastard, right? Pretty much. Someone was like, actually, no. Like, what he did was completely justified because his wife was sleeping with his son. I'm like, so that justifies him trying to drown his stepdaughter and kill her? Sometimes the YouTube comments, I'm just like, what? Huh? They were defending Huey trying to drown Emma in the pool. Like, wholeheartedly, unironically defending it. I was like, what? Huh? I hope that man doesn't have stepchildren someday. Genuinely. Ow! Just in case. Oh. Oh my god. This part is such a bitch. Oh wait, he's dead? What? I shot him in the dick. Oh, I shot him in the dick. Yeah, actually, he is. Yeah, that makes sense. He's dead. That is actually how this game works, isn't it? Oh my god. I'm doing what I can, man. That while Otacon is telling a dead Emma that her mother seduced him, Snake and Raiden just awkwardly standing in the back. It's such a Metal Gear moment. Them just sitting there silently. Just kind of, you know, without speaking to one another, kind of just being like, what is happening right now? You don't even have to verbalize it. Oh my god. I'm not making that mistake again. I'm glad that I thought of it. Here we go. I don't know why I'm not getting shot at right now. Like at all. Oh, what the fuck? No riding, don't crawl. My aim with the stinger, something to behold. Truly magnificent. Shit. Oh, fucker! Metal Gear Raid jump scare. Son of a bitch. There.
Ready? Go!
Whoa. Bro, I haven't fought Solidus in so long. I don't know these mechanics. Slow and steady. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, there's fire. Oh, yeah, there's fire. Oh, I can't roll through him. Let me heal. Let me heal. Leave me alone, bastard. He's not going to. Oh, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Horse shit.
Take this! Let's go.
I almost went into the fire. Get healed on, bitch. Hello? Oh, this is where it gets interesting. Ow. Oh, cold would be my New Year's kiss. I already promised your mother, I'm sorry. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. They call me Dragon Force. The way I'm through the fire and the flames. Holy fuck. No! Why are these sword mechanics so janky? Ah! Ah! Only took 25 minutes. But hey, I had 3 rations to spare. I was not dying to Solidus. I was not doing it. Easy clap. At least I got an achievement in after that real bitch of a snake tail. I thought you were gonna get so greedy. I had 3 healing items on me. That's why I was willing to run in there at the end. He was not gonna kill me. Next time. Still got 3 more. I could probably just do 1 snake tail a stream since they're so reading heavy and then go to like the more grindy stuff. Cause here, let me check my notepad. Yeah, like the next thing on my list is that I have to go through purely the tanker section of the game again on like a high difficulty to get all of the dog tags for the bandana and the stealth suit for Snake. Like that's the next thing I have to do. So I could probably like do a snake tail and then start the dog tag grind in the tanker section. Split it up a bit more going forward. Anyway. It is about that time. Oh, and see, I opened it back to that, but yeah, I need to get back out to do this. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing... What all am I doing? Resident Evil 100%, Yakuza, Armored Core, Ace Combat. Come back for any of it. It's all good. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Algorithm stuff. It still turns into a VOD, goes out to recommended and all that. So it does boost it. It does help. I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. If you're on Twitch, they're on the like my profile page or chat commands, whatever. You can find them. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. You should go watch the new Resident Evil Outbreak video on the YouTube channel right now. Came out yesterday. Good video, I think. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. And goodbye.